Sturgis figured this was a safe distance outside the blast radius. Whenever you want to see humanity's best hope for the future go up in smoke, just hit that button.
Excuse me.
Here's the detonator. Sturgis figured this was a safe distance outside the blast radius. Whenever you want to see humanity's best hope for the future go up in smoke, just hit that button.
Heads up.
Anything I can help with?
Your thoughts?
I got your back.
Oh, nothing.
Sure.
Hi.
Let's get this over with, General.
I can feel it wash over me. The heat, the force, the radiation, the fear. It's the end of the world all over again. I close my eyes. I see my life before all of this. Before the bombs. Everything can change in an instant, and the future you plan for yourself shifts, whether or not you're ready. At some point, it happens to all of us. This wasn't the world I wanted, but it was the one I found myself in. The Commonwealth. My home. Ripped apart and put back together. I hoped I could find my family, cheat time, make us whole again. The way we were. But now I know. I know I can't go back. I know the world has changed. That the road ahead will be hard. This time, I'm ready. Because I know war. War never changes. Excuse me.
Holy shit. That was one hell of a bang, wasn't it? So that's it. The Institute is destroyed. It's finally over. You did issue the evacuation order, right? I didn't notice in all the chaos.
I did. But there's no way to know how many people got out.
I'm sure most everyone got out. Remember, we didn't start this war. I hate that we had to do that. But they left us no choice. It was war. But now, the war against the Institute is over. The way is now clear for the Commonwealth to finally come together and build something good for the future. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows from here on out.
What, no sunshine and rainbows? Next you're gonna tell me I'm not getting a pony.
If I had any ponies to hand out, you'd be first on my list. We could never have gotten here without you, General. The Institute was the most insidious threat we've ever faced. They kept the Commonwealth divided for centuries. But there are plenty of other problems left to deal with. I don't think the Minutemen are going to be out of a job for a long time yet. As much as I might wish it. We deserve to enjoy our victory. But soon enough, it's going to be time to get back to work. Is there something you need?
Hey there.
I'll never understand why the Institute didn't just leave us.
Look alive.
What? And the people of the Commonwealth slept soundly. For the greatest monster was gone. It took a lot of guts to push that button. I know it couldn't have been easy.
It had to be done.
You'll get no argument from me. It's hard to even wrap your head around. A world without the Institute, lurking in the shadows. But that's the life the people of the Commonwealth will get to lead now. All thanks to you.
How are you doing with all this?
Well, there were a lot of questions I was hoping the Institute could answer. But I've already made it this far without them. I think I'll manage. This is a brave new world you've ushered in. But I suppose it'll do. Looks like the last time I got a checkup in here.
Going down.
What? What's wrong?
What's that? Not exactly subtle, pal. Did good. Something out there.
Hey, they're back. That you could travel with that thing makes me seriously question your judgment, soldier.
Elder Maxon?
I'm occupied at the moment. We'll speak later. I can't talk right now. I have a lot on my mind. I'm too busy to speak right now.
Control systems all reporting back nominal.
Captain.
Engine turbines at 87%
I would advise you to get
efficiency.
that thing off my bridge ASAP. Welcome back to the command deck, soldier. If you're still interested in helping mold the Brotherhood's future, report to me directly. Do you have anything to say?
I don't have time for that.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Sun goes down, crazies come out.
Piper.
Heading my way? Sun goes down, crazies come out.
Just thinking how wonderful it'd be to get out of this infernal rain.
So, it appears the Commonwealth is about to enter a new era of peace thanks to you.
A new era of peace? What do you mean?
The constant paranoia of living in the Institute's shadow vanished the moment you pressed the detonation button. The kidnappings, the fear, and the threat of their technology running amok. All gone thanks to you.
That peace cost a lot of innocent people their lives.
The price of war is steep. It takes its toll on both sides of the battlefield. But we have to be willing to accept those losses, if it means winning the good fight. Do you have any idea what's happened here? What you've done will be felt for years to come. It's destined to become a part of history. A tale of a lone soldier who made this land a better place. A place where people no longer have to live in fear, but instead live in peace. And even though you elected to carry out the mission with the Minutemen at your side, the end result is the same. The Commonwealth is safe, because you chose to take a leap of faith and make a difference. Ad Victoriam.
What's so important?
I always have time for me buddies.
Sun goes down, crazies come out. Sun goes down, crazies come out.
If all our agents were like you, the Institute would be screwed.
The world is so much bigger than I've ever imagined.
Hey, Sean.
Dad, I was so worried. I thought I'd never see you again. Is it true? Did you really blow up the Institute? Why would you do that?
They were dangerous, Sean. To everyone in the Commonwealth.
Yeah, that's what Sturgis said. As long as you don't leave me, it'll be okay. You're not gonna leave me, right?
Don't worry, kiddo. I'm here for you.
Okay. Oh, before I forget, Father, he told me to give this to you. I didn't listen to it, so I don't know what it says. But I think it's important.
What's new, kid?
Hey, Dad, can you do something for me? Next time you're out doing stuff, can you look for something? I want to try building some new things. Think you can find me an old vacuum tube? I'm building something, and it might be helpful. I want to try and make something. For you.
What are you planning on building?
I don't know. Whatever I can come up with. I bet it'll be neat, though. So, will you look for one?
Ah, look at that. I've got one right here.
I bet I could do some really neat stuff with this. Do you like it? Maybe if you don't need it, you could sell it to someone else. Thanks again, Dad. I mean it.
Hi there.
It's hard to think about before this. Sometimes I can remember, sometimes I can't. Does that happen to you? This is a really fun place to live. I'm so glad you brought me here. The others? They told me to stop worrying. They said you can't be killed. That you'd always come back to me.
Well, hello.
Did you know me when I was younger? I can't remember. You sure do help a lot of people, don't you?
If you are hearing this, then whatever conflicts you and I have endured are over. I have no reason to believe that you'll honor the request I'm about to make. But I feel compelled to try anyway. This synth, this boy, he deserves more. He has been reprogrammed to believe he is your son. It is my hope that you will take him with you. I would only ask that you give him a chance. A chance to be part of whatever future awaits the Commonwealth.
Hey, Codsworth.
Yes, sir?
You never invited me over for tea. You haven't forgotten about that, have you?
Oh, no, of course not, sir. I'm just waiting to find a free day in my schedule.
Okay then, buddy. You keep doing what you're doing. Seems to be working for you.
Yes, sir.
Never thought a reporter could consider themselves a success until someone threatened their life. Me? I'm very successful. Nice day. Where are we headed?
Hey, Piper.
Heading my way?
Sure, let's go.
Will do.
Traveling with Piper is not for the faint of heart. I'd know.
Nick, you always know just what to say. point the... You hungry? These always keep me going.
Your thoughts?
I can always count on you, can't I?
That was all I had.
Okay.
Tom wants you for something.
Well, if it isn't the General of the Minutemen, the Destroyer of the Institute, Liberator of the Synths, my only regret is we couldn't have been there when you did it.
You're welcome.
You're a damned hero in my book. We got the Synths out of the Institute, but the news isn't all good. Hate runs deep in the Commonwealth. A hatred of everything to do with the Institute. A hatred of Synths. When people realized what was happening, we mobilized quickly and rescued most of the Synths. But there were casualties.
They hated synths enough to just murder them?
Only a few hated Synths enough to murder them while they were defenseless. But a hell of a lot of the Commonwealth despised them enough to let it happen. But most of the Synths are safe. For now, at least. Our safe houses are bursting with Synths. If you're up for it, we could use your help in smuggling them out of the Commonwealth. But even if you don't, everyone in the railroad owes you a tremendous debt.
Desdemona.
The importance of Bunker Hill and our asset there is not widely known. Please keep it that way.
Bet you never met a synth before Glory. Word is Diamond City is under opposition control.
Way too hard, but I got my eyes open. I see. Hey, I got everything you field agent types need, even a few Tinker Tom specialities.
Let me think about it.
Sure, man.
We're all the synths got.
There you are. I was hoping for your assistance. A sizable number of synths and other refugees were teleported near randomly. These poor, disoriented souls make easy targets for bigots and others. Hopefully you can find time from resting on your laurels to help a synth that's been captured.
How bad's the situation out there?
Unknown. The evacuation was, by necessity, quite chaotic. We don't even know how many synths were teleported into danger. I fully expect this is a problem we'll be dealing with for quite some time.
Tell me the plan.
Cut and dry rescue operation, really. Once you liberate the synth, give them this care package. It'll direct them to Bunker Hill for processing. They may wind up at your Mercer safe house. That's the only safe house that isn't well past maximum capacity. Good luck.
You really walked the Freedom Trail. By yourself.
Organization Brotherhood of Steel removed from the Commonwealth prediction equations. Corollary: the remnants of said organization have transformed into a highly unpredictable subset of human actors. Warning: success of railroad operations at unknown risk due to this change in the predictive matrix. Solution: remove Brotherhood variables.
How much of a threat are they?
Individual actors display far more erratic and diverse behavior than groups. Posit: the capability of any given Brotherhood of Steel actor is superior to the mean Commonwealth actor. Consequence: lone Brotherhood actors capable of tremendous ingenuity and disruption possibilities to Organization Railroad's desired outcomes.
I've killed enough Brotherhood to last a lifetime.
Acknowledged. However, these individual actors remain a great threat. A patrol has been spotted and identified. Target data dispensed.
Hi.
Hey, pal.
Not supposed to talk to people I don't know. My friends say outsiders smell, but you don't smell at all.
That explosion came from the old CIT ruins. I mean, if you believe the stories or the history, could the Institute really have been destroyed?
Ready for that new case?
Who's our client?
A fisherman whose family lives on the edge of the Commonwealth, Kenji Nakano.
Nakano? Huh. That name takes me back. My memory's a little fuzzy on the details, though.
Maybe if you bothered writing things down, Nick.
Can't do that. Wouldn't want to put you out of a job.
Huh. I'll remember that the next time you need me to console a hysterical client. Mr. Nakano didn't leave many details. Said he'd go over everything when you meet him. But if you want my guess, missing person case. Guy had a worried look a mile long.
Anything you can tell me about Kenji Nakano?
Just some impressions. He was obviously upset, but he was also in a hurry, like he couldn't stand just waiting around. I'm a friend of Nick's. He'll remember me. I need his help right away. And then he was gone. He was muttering something on the way out, but... no. I'm not sure it was important.
Come on, Ellie. Don't hold out on me. What did he say?
Well, I thought I heard him say something about a daughter and also a radio, but I might have misheard him. Not sure how the two would be connected.
So, is the fedora and trench coat mandatory when solving these cases? Because I'm thinking smoking pipe and British accent.
Hey, whatever floats your boat, Gumshoe. The Nakano residence is up in the northeast, near the coast. A small fishing house. He said that he and his wife will be waiting for you.
It's a long walk. That's how the hard cases always start.
Be careful when you head over to the Nakano residence. That whole area is pretty isolated.
Ellie?
I wonder what the story is between Mr. Nakano and Nick.
Hey.
I'm listening. Do something for you?
Your thoughts?
We should head over to the Nakano residence when we can. Find out what their case is about.
Are things okay between you and me?
I'd say we're pretty darn good, considering what we're up against. But there's always more good to be done.
That's all.
All right.